Still a little bit too high for my liking, but it'll have to do.
Bombastic side eye. All right, so that happened. Hello. Did you miss us?
Did you miss us?
Cause we're back.
Yeah.
So we took a little break.
Yeah, who knows when we're gonna post this? Should we take another week?
We'll decide. But so we're back, and thank you for waiting.
Thank you for sticking around.
Yes.
I'm Mama Brownie.
I'm Baby Brownie.
And you are listening to
Unfiltered
and Undiagnosed. How are you doing?
I'm sure I'm doing better. I am not as stressed as you.
I'm not stressed.
So I'm doing great today. It was a free day for me. Kinda. Yeah.
I love how you say it's free day and we're working right now.
Like I meant from like dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So like my body can get a break. Yeah. How are you today?
Yeah, well, we had a little rough start. A little rough start today.
Yes, just a little bit.
I've been having a deadline that I've been pushing back and back. And yeah, I can see why. Frustrations.
But why do you push it back though? Wouldn't you want to get it done?
I thought I did. And I thought the last steps were going to be easy, but turns out it's a lie.
Well, my mama always used to say, never leave the things that you can do today for tomorrow.
Exactly. Except I'm going to die tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why you do them today.
We just don't do them at all.
Oh my God. Anywho, on today's episode,
we are going to talk about...
do a little recap of our time
in
Italy.
Oh, sorry. I guess we weren't on the same wavelength there. The I or the C?
The C. Mm-hmm.
Of
Catania.
You didn't even try to harmonize there.
No, I didn't think we were harmonizing.
But you love harmonizing.
I love harmonizing. Let's do it again.
Okay. A little recap of Catania.
It took me a longer. Never mind. You got it. You got the memo.
But you were a singer, a songwriter, a seamstress, and a sex symbol.
Doing it all. Killing the last brain cell.
So I know this is a controversial opinion, but controversial opinion, most Italian men of the homosexual agenda that I know are from Sicily. And we were in Catania. Catania is in Sicily. It is never eat shredded. It's south. I had to do the whole never eat shredded wheat thing. South. Is it south?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I rarely know any Italian men
of the homosexual agenda who are from Sicily.
That are straight. No.
Oh.
Just like in general, like every Italian man.
Yeah, but that is because
I know
you're in the ballet bubble.
Yeah, but still. Anyway.
Sorry. Yeah. You arrived there first, right?
Yeah. So I was there 2 days before you.
Mm-hmm. That one and 1 day after, so 8.
And 1 day after.
Well, not really 1 night only, but 1 night only.
Yeah. But so I was there for work. So it wasn't really a holiday for me, but it was for you.
Ish. No,
but it was.
It was.
Like, why ish? That you were not doing nothing. You were working because you wanted to.
I worked because I wanted to.
And you didn't have to.
And I didn't have to.
So it was a holiday. Now, what was your take from that little holiday?
Well, my take is that I think I was there for 5 days, and 5 days of Italy is enough.
Yeah. I mean, I think so too. I mean, like, I think if we would have gone to like another Italian city, I mean, it is beautiful. Catania is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
But you know, we are from the homosexual queer agenda. So, of course, we were looking also for like things to do, bars, clubs,
Not bars, clubs.
anything. At this point,
Uh-huh.
I would have taken anything.
Well, there were bars.
But not really like.
The thing about this, I mean, is it a village? Would you say Catania is a village?
I don't know if I would say it's a village, but it's definitely like a small town.
It's a small town. Okay. The thing is, there were lots and lots of bars. There were bars called Glory Hole. There were bars called, what was the name of the other bar? Orange something something. Whatever. Glory Hole was the best one, right?
Apparently.
It was supposed to be gay.
But I don't think it was.
It was not.
I mean, maybe it's like queer friendly, and that's the thing.
And then you had a recommendation of a bar from your friend.
I had a recommendation from a bar, but the day that we tried to go, it was a Saturday, the first day.
Yeah.
And it was empty. Like nothing was happening.
Nada.
Like literally empty.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of young people.
A lot. Well, that's
No.
not too bad for you.
No. 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 Like even younger.
Yeah. So apparently a friend, your colleague, said that in Catania, because it's a lot of younger people there and they can't get into bars, can't get drinks, can't whatever, that they literally just walk around until 2 a.m.
Who said this?
Chris. But Chris told me that he heard it from one of the technicians who heard it from one of the locals. But we saw lots of young people and they were literally just walking around and around. And it's a beautiful city and it's really nice to walk around because it's got all these tiny little restaurants and al dente pasta and stuff.
And the weather is like super nice all the time, even at night. So like walking is what you would do.
Yeah, it was cute. I did really enjoy like our nightly walks.
Yeah, me too. That was cute. Like the first one, like when we were trying to find the bar, we ended up buying like a beer in like a kiosk little thing.
Mm-hmm. And then we filmed a podcast.
That is not going to air.
Never.
Because a lot of controversial opinions were said. And also, I don't know, the lighting wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cute sitting down outside at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
People staring at us thinking that we were someone, somewhat, somehow, some who.
Like that's another weird thing. The apartment was right on like a tourist street, like where no apartment is, and yeah, that's kind of weird. And then as soon as you're outside, you're like in a tourist thing, but no, like,
yeah. I mean, it was close to the theater,
and
I was thankful for that because I was just walking to the theater every day.
But I feel like every place would have been close to the theater. No offense.
No, but like if we would have stayed.
Yes, okay. If we wouldn't have stayed close yet, but
yeah,
everybody was close to the theater.
Yeah, everybody was. But that was the idea. Yeah. So yeah. Food. Oh my God. The food was great, but I think it was a lot for my stomach, and I'm Mexican. So
yeah, which is controversial because Mexicans can take anything of any size of any.
But I think it's
bacteria.
the amount of oil that the Italians cook with. Like there is oil on everything, and I normally don't cook with oil.
Yeah.
So it was a lot for my stomach. Plus adding the coffee incident.
What coffee incident? Tell the viewers and listeners of the coffee incident.
So the thing is with Italy, or at least Catania, is that we have something in common with Mexico. And is that you
and pretty much anything south of anything
Latam.
Is
Latin
Italy
America.
Latam? Huh? Yeah, but even in Portugal sometimes, like
I don't know.
Anything south. I'm gonna say anything south of Germany.
And that's
anything south of Switzerland.
And that's racist. Anyway, so you cannot drink the water from the tap water. And we knew this information. I knew it. And for some reason, my brain did not put one and one together. And so I was
because it usually does, right?
Because also also the heat.
Mm-hmm.
It would make you feel like I was so dizzy. Even though I was drinking so much water, I felt dehydrated. But anyway, so my brain, I was already like on the third cloud, working, rehearsing. I was
Third cloud.
like, ew, kind of feeling. You don't say that? Well, we do. And so I was making coffee. I was putting water from the sink in the coffee machine. But I did not realize this until like almost the trip was over. And I was like, why is my stomach so bad? Like,
Your
why
stomach?
am I feeling your stomach too?
Thank you.
Like, why are we feeling sick? Like, why are we pooping like crazy, even more than usual? Because we know the history of my digestion. But we were pooping a lot. We were like, and not feeling great, bloated. So it turned out that it was because I was putting tap water in the coffee machine.
Well, I mean, that's our guess.
Hmm?
That's our guess so far.
Yeah, because when we changed it, we felt better.
Yes. Could also be like a head thing. But like also when it all like really started happening after we went to this one restaurant, which was kind of like outside in the village at the beach. And we thought it was related to that because Ricky had raw shrimp and I had seafood.
Yeah.
And sometimes they are not that hygienic in some places, or they wash
with the tap water.
Washing with the tap water should be fine, but I don't know.
I don't know because it was uncooked.
Yeah. So we thought it was that at first.
But then when we changed the water.
Yeah, sir. Thank you so much for that, Ricky.
Of course. Do you feel skinny now?
No, I don't. I'm still waiting to feel empty in the morning.
Period.
What was I gonna say? Food. I'm always surprised when we go to Italy how or what al dente pasta really means.
Yo, the pasta there, raw, hard.
You wanna know what bareback tastes like?
By all means, at this point, like I feel like I needed to go on a trip to the dentist after biting that pasta.
Okay, now you just talking shit. Dentist. Yeah.
Because capitalism has us believe that pasta should be overcooked. But then when you go to Italy, it's not. Same with the coffees.
Oh my God, I do love them though.
I did like them, but I was expecting them to be gross, big, massive.
Yes. The size queen comes out.
And like, the coffee was like this.
It's called espresso.
Yeah, but I would even say like, can I get a cappuccino? Cappuccino was like this big. I was like, honey, too small.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it was a good trip.
Yeah.
Like, we went to the beach. We rented a car. I was getting cramps driving.
Ricky drove for more than an hour.
And my body was cramping. But we made it to the beach.
Yeah, we made it.
It was cute.
It was cute. What else did we do? That was pretty much it. Ricky then, because Ricky went to the volcano the day before I arrived or something like that. Whatever. How's that?
To the famous Etna.
Etna mode.
Etna mode. I love her. Yeah, it was really nice. The thing is, we went with a car and it was cute. But then we still had to walk a little bit up so like we didn't really go to like where the volcano was because it has been erupted for the last month, so it's kind of dangerous to be there. But we went to like in the surroundings where there are craters, like
Craters, volcanic ashes.
yeah, and those you can walk in and it's cute, but it's just like a lot of walking, and I get tired after a while.
What? Walking all the way up to a volcano involves a lot of walking?
Yeah, so I was like, I did not bring the right shoes for this, even though they told us to. Fair enough, they told us once we were in Italy. So I was like,
oh.
I did not pack my gym shoes.
Do you have hiking shoes?
No,
Okay.
I was going to take my running shoes. But at least better than like these. Because now they're disgusting, broken.
Well, I mean, they're broken because,
Cheaper.
Yeah. And then we tried to go shoe shopping.
But it's not giving because, you know, we have specific taste.
Yeah. Ricky's taste is very ASOS.
Not really.
Very what is that your shoes like it's very what do you call that style?
I don't know, but I don't like things that like if I see them a lot on the street, like I wouldn't want to get it because everybody has it. Which is
That's not really describing your style.
No, but like if I see like all the shoes we found were shoes that I see daily on everyone else. I'm like, I don't want them because everybody has them.
Yeah.
So
and
like,
then all the platform shoes were only for women, which only went up to size 40 on a good shoe place.
yeah, so it was really hard to find.
40, 41, yeah.
But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna end up buying online.
Which till this day,
I haven't done.
how many days has it been since you returned? You returned on the 9th, and today it is later.
Yeah, probably
But
this weekend.
Complaining the whole time. Oh, I want to get shoes. I want to get shoes.
And I still haven't gotten them.
But there was like Italy's very famous for like fakes slash, which might not even really be fakes. Honestly, let's be real. What brand was it again?
Alexander McQueen.
There was
and
some
I
nice,
love Alexander McQueen.
yeah, there were some nice Alexander McQueen shoes,
But it was like,
all of a sudden, she had a consciousness. I was like, I don't want to walk around with branded shoes.
yeah, because I feel weird.
You'd rather buy some like €3 shoes from Temu? Yeah, because they don't have a brand name on it.
Because I don't like also like the shirts that have like Gucci, Versace. Like I don't like when you can see the names of the brands.
But then again, they were selling them for €80. And let's be real, that is not
Yeah, but
too much.
also I was like, I don't care that they're not like real McQueens, but like the other pair that they had was yellow and it was supposed to be white.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna buy a shoe that is gonna turn yellow in the next week, because then I'm gonna end up buying it again, and then it's gonna be like.
And you're only gonna do that if the shoe costs less than €20 online.
Yeah.
Like, how many shoes do you go through a year? Because, girl, I know you're not buying branded shoes.
But actually, this is the first shoes that are not branded.
What were your other shoes?
Nike, Adidas, Buffalo,
Oh,
Doc Martens.
true. You had all of those shoes.
And I still have them, but the thing is, like, with dancing, my feet are always sore and my bunions have grown. So now like my size grew because of the freaking ballerina bunions and disgusting feet.
Oh my God, new shoes for me.
Yeah.
Where are your shoes? In the cellar?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's why I need to buy bigger size. But yeah, this is the first pair that I was like, let me try.
Boy, trees.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And here we are.
No shoes. Fresh out of Italy. And at a new location.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know how much it's echoing or you could hear, but
I guess it's our sponsor.
yeah, last time we were in our other co-working space, which is now, I think, the time this airs over, because we were not sponsored. What is that called? Förderung in English.
Partnered.
Nope. Supported.
Powered. Yeah.
So yeah, we're now in one of our favorite co-working spaces
Of all times.
of all times. Eden.
That was not the best, but you know.
That was just like every other time.
Don't touch me.
But
Don't
before we go
touch
on to
me.
our sponsorship, there is two people. I got two people's feedbacks. One person who's helping me with the project that I just almost finished. And they said like, oh, I'm listening to your podcast, keep going. And then literally 2 seconds ago, someone downstairs I said like, yeah, we're going to go up and record our podcast. And then she was like, yeah, it's so nice to see somebody doing a podcast who is from your city. Like it hits differently when you actually know the person.
Oh my God. Thank you for the love and support.
Yeah. So we see, we hear.
And we're here. And we're queer.
Lord.
What? You have to be unfiltered. And you have to be relatable. That's a good topic for you.
I'm totally emotionally available.
No, you're not. They hate to be relatable.
Yeah.
So to our viewers, come for her. I'll send you the location privately.
We would like to say thank you to our sponsors.
Eden, a great place to work and have a great time.
Co-working, networking, events, you name it, they do it.
Thank you for the long partnership so far, and we are so grateful to have you, and we cannot wait for the future projects together.
Yeah, I think that's it. You said what you said. Thank you, Eden.
Thank you, we love you.
Oh my God, thank you so much, sponsor.
Thank you. We appreciate you and we love you and we're here for you.
And you're here for us.
As always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love.
Oh my God, when you...
Oh, but like... Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was some serious gaslighting. Some serious gaslighting.
That was not... I wanted to, continue.
Y'all witnessed the abuse.
Because what did you eat today?
I just had 3 pieces of toast
With
2
egg.
slices of cheese, and I guess 1.5 eggs.
Yeah. It was 2 eggs.
1 egg.
No.
Oh, you made 4 eggs. That means I had 2 technically. Yeah, okay. And 6 tomatoes. 2 cookies.
Are you sure it was only 2 cookies?
Was it 3?
I think more, but
No.
counting.
You had more. I only had...
Yeah, because sugar is my addiction.
Period.
Yep. So now that Italy's gone, it's done. It's in the Vergangenheit.
Oh my God! Give the passport.
Deutsche Pass, bitches. Let's talk about like our future possible hoffentlich Urlaub holiday.
So my bucket list consists of Australia,
Oh,
New Orleans. I know one is a country, one is a city. New Orleans, San Francisco.
oh, that's a good bucket list.
Yeah.
Very like different located, like cute.
I mean, Australia only because we had so many Australians when I was in university studying dance. So, yeah.
And what was the other one? New Orleans and
New Orleans because, witchcraft. And San Francisco because, like, gay
homosexuality.
Yeah.
Cute. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. There's no Latam countries.
Yeah. Well, we're moving to Mexico, so whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I think for me, I always wanted to go to Thailand.
Lady boy.
Yeah. Malaysia, like, that area.
Not the Middle East. Southeast Asia.
Yeah. And also because I recently met someone that I became so close with, and she's half Thai, half British. And then I met her mom. So it made me also want to go more. Because she was like, when are you coming? So, it's more like, I should. And I don't know. Well, this is not like a Well, I always wanted to see the Northern Lights
Oh my God, girl.
because I've never seen them.
Girl. I was in the city where you go to see the Northern Lights and I didn't see them.
That is a crime. Why?
Because I don't know. But then another person who stayed there and they had a baby, they were walking around at 4 a.m. and saw the Northern Lights and I didn't.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is.
But I always wanted to go there and see them.
Uh-huh.
And Korea. I wanna go to South Korea.
Because ain't no space in the north. Well, there is space, but anywho, let's.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to go to one of those K-pop beauty salons and just get like a nice
Get that snatched
facial
nose.
Yes, get the haircut.
Get that eyelid.
Get the eye change color. Get everything.
Yes, bleach the skin.
Okay, that's
Bitch,
too
you're gonna
far.
come out of there looking like
Like a newborn baby.
BTS.
Like, yeah.
안녕하세요.
So yeah, I think those are kind of my places, which most of them are like Asia.
Literally.
Yeah, because I guess it's the one of the continents that I haven't really been.
Bitch, you were in Japan. You were in China.
Yeah, but it was like go work hectically, have no time. But like
Yeah.
for holiday.
But I do love going on tour. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I love it because everything is free.
Like, cause like I feel like Hong Kong don't need to go there again. Like we lived our life there.
Oh yeah, that was done.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see us in
We go crazy in Thailand.
Japan.
Japan, really? I'm not so crazy about Japan anymore.
Also, because maybe we went and it was like, I mean, it's beautiful, but because it's done.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like we would go crazy because I mean, you've been, but I haven't in the Philippines. Or like if we go with like a different crowd. No shading.
I mean,
but
no, I mean we were there to beach and we beached. Boots the house down, slay queen. But I don't know about the city. I don't know about the city life, honestly. I wouldn't mind discovering.
But I feel like
that.
Korea would be cute.
Yeah.
So next holiday might be either Australia or Korea.
Yeah, no, we're going to Mexico. We're going to Latam.
We're going to Latam.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just booked your flight. Did you book your flight?
No, I didn't because I was looking, but then I got distracted.
Oh, story of your life.
Yeah, ADHD. And then now I'm like, shit, now I need to rebook again everything, find the prices that I had. It's a whole journey. It's not easy.
It's not going to happen. Booking flights. If you look once and you look again, up by 200.
But sometimes you got to look sometimes at 4 a.m. in the morning because that's when the cheapest flights happen.
Yeah, because people know that people are going to book at 4 a.m. because they know they're going to...
Yeah, no, like...
The cheaper the flight, the bigger
sometimes,
the rush.
yeah, sometimes I just set up an alarm.
Really?
Yeah, to find cheap flights.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is the Auslander. What do you say? Struggle. One of many.
I don't know. Ausländer.
Innen.
Struggle innen.
Struggle innen.
No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
But I'm also, this is controversial, looking forward to a holiday where you don't work.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that.
Like every time we go on holidays, I'm like, don't bring your laptop. Don't bring this. But then I'm like, but it makes sense that you bring your things because...
You're like, who has photos now? Who has videos now? Yeah.
Yeah. Next time I'll take videos of you.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't like so much. Like you like being behind the camera, no?
I like things being done right. Where are you going?
And this is the end of the Unfiltered and Diagnosed series. Thank you for...
No.
Yeah, but you have a standard, which, yeah, of course. But yeah, a holiday where... Okay, like, maybe one day in the
maybe
holiday.
it's like 2000. Maybe it's like, our generation. Like, if you didn't take a photo or a video, did you even do it? That's what a diet sounds like. I don't know if you
Um,
heard anything.
yeah, I guess our generation, because we grew up in the same time as the
Britney
change
Spears.
of the technology. No, and also like when technology was happening,
Yeah.
the change of like getting the iPhone, oh my gosh, like social media.
Blackberry, hello.
Yeah, like BlackBerry, like that transition. So our
Trends.
generation is so much of like, if you did not take a photo,
Did
it ain't
not
worth it,
happen.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've done things or like,
I'm pretty sure you've done things that aren't on
oh my
camera.
God. Oh my God. No, like where.
That's a good reference.
Stop.
Good reference. Okay, I'm shutting up.
Sorry, that was hard. What was I gonna say? No, that I've gone on trips and I don't use my phone, and it actually is really nice. Like I don't even text, WhatsApp, nothing. And that would also be a cute holiday where we kind of disconnect.
Yeah, I have that when I'm at home. What? If I'm paying like 2,000 euro, or in this case, 600 to go on a holiday, bitch, I'm not gonna go offline. Well, it depends. But sometimes, like after like a really big weekend where I'm like out all the time on all these people, I'm like not answering anything.
Yeah, that happens. Or I also do things where there is a time, like for example, in Italy at the beach, there was a time where we were on our phones doing things and then we put the phones down, and then we like went to have a swim and like disconnected, had a drink, talked.
That was like 20, half an hour max.
No, but still, even so, like, because let's face
We
it,
filmed the whole short film.
yeah, but let's face it, we live now in a world where it's all about technology. We're going through like a technology revolution, and so it's normal, and I feel like we have to normalize it because we're living with it, and if you don't evolve with it, you're gonna stay behind, and it's fine.
God.
Like it's not bad.
When our kids are gonna be like on technology, and we're gonna be like our parents are like, what? How do you do a GIF? What is a GIF? What is a meme? A meme?
How do you access WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's why evolve, keep growing, but then it's fine.
Yeah. Let's see what the kids are gonna say.
Yeah, but I'm very much looking forward to our next holiday, which I hope it's soon.
Well, you've booked your flights for December, so. Because, yeah.
No?
Well, I don't know.
Wait, are you coming? Oh, spoiler alert.
I was in like, that's December.
Yeah.
And it is now May.
That's not so soon. I wish it was tomorrow.
Yeah,
but
you know, because technically you need a holiday from your holiday. You know?
Yeah.
Like after we go to Latam and we come back, we need to regulate again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then after Latam, it's going to be like, okay, we need to go to Korea right away to reconnect.
Let me take a sip of this this drink here. While you keep talking bullshit.
Hydrate. Can I have a sip?
Oh, now you don't want to talk? No, you don't got anything to say.
No, because I saw that and it looked delicious.
It does. It tastes a bit limey as well. Like a little bit of lime.
Yeah.
I actually wrote this brand once and I said, y'all want to sponsor a party? And they said no.
Why?
Because they don't have money.
Oh.
Which is a complete lie.
Oh.
I mean, come on.
But when we talked to this other brown.
We talked
I
to
need
a
to
brown.
sleep. Even though I woke up at like noon today, but we talked to this brand for this event here, and they sponsor the drinks.
Yeah, that's all they sponsored, but they could have
But it's
sponsored
fine.
like so much more.
Yeah, but baby steps. So maybe.
Ain't no baby around here. Okay. Low.
Yeah.
Catch me
Anyway.
off guard. Yeah. Future plans, holiday. Oh my God. Comment in the comments. Like, where do you want to go? And when do you want to go there? No. What should people comment?
What's your bucket list destinations?
Bucket list destination. Especially for the Instagrammies.
Yes. And what are your goes to when you're on holidays? Are you more of like a beach person,
City person, bush person?
Bush.
It's what we call it in Jamaica when you go into nature.
Really, bush person?
You say Guam bush.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're hearing my stomach, but the stomach.
We heard it. Oh, we did. Yeah. So let us know what you like, what you want, your goes to.
Goes to. Your go to.
Your go to. Well, if it's plural.
Yeah. I'm not messing up with your Latam lingo.
Listen, I am trilingual, soon to be quadruplilingual.
Wait, try. Okay, got it.
Languages that,
that sound
all of
familiar
them broken.
to the ear.
Huh?
That sound familiar to the ear.
What sounded familiar to the ear?
Your trilingualism.
Why?
Because it's not fluent. They just sound familiar.
Yes.
I'm just being a... Actually, no. This is just my personality, which is a trauma response. So
we learned that through TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah. Who needs therapy?
Who needs therapy when you have social media for free?
And producer. Oh my God. A friend of mine, she is doing therapy with the producer.
But many people are doing that.
Use your resources.
Many people are also learning a language with the producer.
I can see that.
Yeah. I tried this therapy thing once with the producer.
And what did the producer say?
It worked. Because I was like trying to figure out some emotions. And I know, controversial opinion, the producer does not have emotions. But they were trying to get to the root of why I was feeling a certain way. Or like things triggering it. And I was like, actually... this is quite accurate.
Oh my God, maybe I'm going to have a sesh with the producer.
Yeah, and it was very much... and because I also used the audio, so like the producer was speaking to me.
Oh my God.
So it felt very much like I was in therapy. And it was at like 11 p.m. So I was like... yeah, it's feeling like it's hitting. I would recommend. At least once, just to get things off of your head. But I wouldn't say do it as often.
Honestly, I don't know.
Because then apparently you run out of the limit.
The producer said, like, you done, bitch.
Yeah, the producer was like, you ran out of limit of messages.
Sorry.
Try again later or get a trial.
Or upgrade. Yeah, like, why are we having to pay for producer now? Like, come on.
Well, because it is expensive, I guess, to produce all of these things now with
I know.
AI. But yes, try therapy with producers.
Yeah. Give a little 1-2 too. Yeah, I think. How does it feel to be back?
It feels like good. I haven't been back in Hamburg since December-ish.
Oh, I meant back on the pod, but cool.
Oh.
But take the question as you want to.
I thought you meant Hamburg.
Uh-huh. You heard what you needed to hear, so.
Period.
How does it feel back?
It feels good. It feels like routine again. Which I guess
It's been back for 2 days.
But also, it's like a different routine.
Yeah.
Different rituals.
Mm-hmm. Oh, true. And then soon we're going to be starting your thing, and then we'll get into like a real routine.
Different beginnings. New beginnings.
Great. Yeah. So I'm gonna say I'm a mama. I'm a mama brownie. Excuse me, are you making fun of the seizure I just had?
Well, your trauma, your joke.
I'm Mama Brownie.
I'm Baby Brownie.
And you were listening and watching
to Unfiltered
and
undiagnosed.
X.
Oh.
X.
Oh. Kisses from afar. Mwah.
There's not one episode where you don't have to feature your bottoms.
Well, because I don't feature it, you feature it, so it's gonna feature anyway. So I might as well do it myself.
What are you talking about? Make it make sense.
We should do one where we say how it's going living together.